If your shoes can't survive a simple grocery run, they've already failed the most basic test. So let's break down the pairs that Dodo passed the full city day challenge. Stylish, comfortable, and drama-free. Sneakers are that rare case where comfort and style signed a peace treaty ages ago. They handle long walks, lines, office hallways, and spontaneous sprints for the bus. With soft insoles and good cushioning, your feet feel like they're in a mini spa while the look stays universally wearable. The conclusion is simple. If you only have one truly comfy pair in your closet, let it be sneakers. But if you want a touch more elegance without sacrificing comfort, there's an excellent second option. Loafers are like decaf coffee, all the perks, none of the side effects. They're light, easy to slip on in a second, and look almost office official. Perfect for those moments when you need to look put together but absolutely refuse to torture your feet with heels. Bonus, they pair well with both jeans and dresses, a rare talent in footwear. But if you need ultra comfort, the kind that makes you feel mentally one step away from slippers, it's time for the next category. Flats are ideal for those days when you want to forget you're wearing anything at all. They blend effortlessly with almost any casual outfit, rescuing you in 1001 situations. The main rule: choose pairs with a good insole. Otherwise, your walk turns into a survival quest. When everything is chosen right, it feels like strolling barefoot on a soft carpet. But sometimes, you want even more airflow, and that's when the next heroes step in. Sandals are maximum ventilation mode for your feet. They let them breathe, don't rub, and are perfect for summer walks, trips, and active days. The best models are those with cushioned insoles and secure straps, so your foot doesn't wander off on its own. Ideal for when you want ease but still need confidence in every step. And finally, the favorite of those who like comfort with character. Mules in similar styles are a lifesaver for anyone who wants lightness without feeling too open. They free the heel while looking more put together than flip-flops. People love them because they're perfect for a quick dash out the door. Slip them on and you're off, no buckles, no strap gymnastics. With a good sole, you can spend the whole day in them without thinking about discomfort. Now that we've covered the main shoe types, it's time to talk about what's hidden inside, the invisible details that make any pair truly comfortable. We've covered 5 of the most reliable everyday options, from sporty to more elegant. Now it's only logical to move to the next step, learning which hidden features make shoes genuinely comfortable, not just pretty. The insole is like a mattress for your feet. If it's bad, your day will feel long. A good insole cushions your steps, supports your arch, and doesn't slip around. The softer and more ergonomic it is, the less tired you'll be by evening. Micro takeaway. Comfort often starts here, with what no one sees, but everyone feels. And since we're talking comfort, let's check what else inside a shoe can make your day better. The shoe material works like climate control. The right one keeps your feet fresh. The wrong one turns your shoes into a sauna. Leather, textile, or mesh let your feet breathe and reduce the risk of rubbing. But if your foot is locked in, even a comfy model becomes a tiny prison. Choose pairs that let air through. Your feet will thank you. Once air flows freely, it's time to make sure your steps are safe too. The sole is your main line of defense between you and reality. Too thin, and every pebble feels like a personal insult. Too stiff, and your feet tire faster than a phone battery. The ideal sole is flexible in the toe area and firm under the heel. Micro takeaway: the right sole can make even a budget pair feel way more comfortable. And now, to what supports the foot from above, not below. Shoes should fit securely, but without clingy love. If your heel slips, blisters are guaranteed. If they pinch, your day is ruined. Good support comes from the right shape, volume, and elements like straps or soft padding. The more stable your foot is inside the shoe, the fewer chances you have of getting blisters. And here come the details people often forget when shopping. Many don't even realize shoes can feel heavy, but if they weigh as much as 2 bricks, every step becomes a mini workout. Lightweight materials reduce fatigue and make shoes perfect for active days. Lightness is a powerful yet underrated comfort factor. And finally, a small but life-saving detail. If your shoes bend as reluctantly as your back in the morning, suffering is guaranteed. A good pair follows the natural movement of your foot instead of resisting it. The more flexible the front part is, the easier it is to walk, especially for long periods. Flexibility is freedom for your feet and freedom for your mood. Now you know what makes footwear comfortable. Time to figure out how to choose the perfect pair in practice. We've covered the key elements that create comfort: insole materials, sole, fit, weight, and flexibility. Now it's logical to move to the final part: simple friend-to-friend hacks that help you pick the perfect pair without mistakes. By evening, your feet are slightly swollen, and your true size shows itself most accurately. That's why evening try-ons save you from the dreaded, "oh no, they're tight," the next day. This trick is especially helpful if the shoes are meant for active wear. Evening try-ons are a tiny hack that prevents major disappointments. Once the size is settled, it's time to see how the shoes behave in motion. Don't just stand there. 5 steps back and forth will tell you more about a pair than the brightest box. You'll immediately see if the heel rubs, if the shoe flexes well, and if your foot stays in place. Sometimes, just a couple of steps are enough to understand the pair isn't your match. If the test drive feels uncomfortable, don't experiment with long distances. After checking comfort in motion, there's one more thing to look at. The insole should be soft, neatly glued, and free of rough seams. Any tiny bump is a potential conflict with your foot. Plus, the inside finish tells a lot about the shoe's quality and lifespan. Perfect shoes feel nice on the inside, like a good surprise. Now let's check how reliable the pair is in real city conditions. The sole should have at least some traction so you don't slip on smooth surfaces. If it's slick like an ice cube, the risk is too high. Also, check flexibility easily, bend the toe. There should be natural give. The sole is your protection from unplanned penguin moments. After checking functionality, let's not forget the obvious: style. If the shoes fit most of your wardrobe, that's a huge win. Neutral colors and classic shapes make the pair more practical and save mental energy when choosing outfits. Let your shoes work for you, not the other way around. Versatility is the secret weapon of people who always look put together. And now the final detail people forget most often. It's better to buy one quality pair than 3 that fall apart in a month. Good materials and careful construction directly affect durability and comfort. Sometimes a slightly higher price is actually saving you time, nerves, and future purchases. Quality isn't a luxury, it's insurance for your comfort. And now let's wrap things up nicely. We've collected simple, practical tips that help you choose the perfect everyday pair: the right time to try them on, a mini test drive, checking the insole, flexibility and sole, plus versatility and build quality. A small set of rules that's easy to remember and even easier to use.